and that is major. So I feel like we need to bring in the right sort of regulations if that's required. More importantly, allow tech companies to first start to really look at the growth opportunities and then bring in regulations. That's when it's meaningful. If you haven't harnessed the power completely, what are you going to regulate? What are you going to control? What are you going to change? And that's a big change between what we're seeing with Trump versus Biden, is that we are seeing that there is a talk about more control given to the people who understand technology and allow them to actually change things. And then, when things do get to a level where they need regulations, I'm sure he'll bring it in. But for now, it's time to just go experiment and build stuff and launch them as and when we feel they are safe for the ecosystem.
Yeah, yeah. Continuing on that thought, now Trump's administration may scale back antitrust actions and remove key figures from regulatory agencies as well. How do you see this affecting competition and innovation overall within tech? And could it be a signal, a potentially worrying signal of a rollback of previous attempts to hold big tech accountable?
I think innovating or launching new products or services makes these companies less liable to challenges. You're still liable to launch, things in the proper way to make sure they have proper controls in place. At the end of the day, even before, the last administration with Biden, there was regulations being put on to big tech companies, and so they will not be sort of unregulated at all. There will be people and regulations on what they do, but meaningless regulations make no sense whatsoever. Not understanding AI and adding some sort of a rule book put in place without understanding the real technology makes no sense to me at all. So I think that's where things are different. Let's first launch things. Let's go innovate, make the Western world more profitable and more innovative, and then think about regulations. And at the end of the day, no one's going to be less accountable. They're still accountable for their actions. The corporations incorporated in the US and across the world, and so local laws still apply to them. If they do break the laws, they will be punished for it. But doesn't mean that we will stop the growth in AI and technology overall.